In this video, we got a gameplay on the new free Invincible Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for winning Finals MVP. We got this free Invincible Shai card, who looks like seriously one of the best point guards in this entire game. And I know there's a huge debate on this card, so we'll talk about that here in a second. Was it worth, was this grind worth it? Is this card that good? Talk about him not having trade behind the back. We'll talk about all that stuff here in a second. But this Shai card to me looks incredible on paper. Obviously 99 every single stat. Does have these 12 legend badges, including Deadeye, Limitless, Dimer, Handles for Days, Glove, Layup Mixmaster, Physical Finisher, Satch Out Specialist, Shifty Shooter, Ankle Assassin, Lightning Launch, and On-Ball Menace as well. Really good legend badges on this Shai card, and I do want to give a massive shout out to my boy Unheard for grinding this out and getting this free Invincible Shai, probably like first in the world, damn near. And talking about this card Sigs, I mean, he's got Steve Francis sides up, he's got Garland dribble style. The problem is this right here. He does not have the trade behind the back, he has his own behind the back, which is not great. But the thing about this Shai card compared to his 100 overall card is the jump shot. He's got Allen Iverson base with Colin Sexton upper, and I thought it was going to be a good jump shot, and I can confirm this is a very good jump shot. 100% better than Shai's 100 overalls release. He's also going to have the Pro 2 fade, which does feel very nice as well. So yes, no behind the back does hurt this card a ton, I understand that, right? And we'll talk about that more here in the gameplay. And does that really matter? What do I think about this card? Is he worth grinding for? We'll talk about all that type of stuff in this gameplay. But in the freestyle, this Invincible Shai is looking incredible. Let's drive to the basket, see his dunking animations. He should be perfectly fine. He's also going to be great at getting to the free throw line. But now let's go green one more three. Let's get on to the free Invincible Shai gameplay. Oh guys, this is the perfect matchup. This is genuinely textbook. This is perfect. We're matched up against 100 overall Shai in the showdown game playing this new Invincible free Shai. So everybody's been talking about, is he better than his 100 overall? Should you grind for this card if he has 100 overall? I mean, is this not going to be a great test? Like, let's find out. I mean, this is a pretty cool, matchup. Passing that ball over to Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan wide open from three, able to start off with an easy assist. I'm not going to force anything with Shai. Obviously, it's a gameplay with this card, but I'm going to make the normal pass that you would make in a game, and everybody would throw that pass. Trying to fight through that screen. Shai getting that bump steal. Come on, push that ball in transition. And I do want to talk about it, right? Because as I'm playing this game, I do want to talk about, is this card actually worth grinding for? As we're trying to attack onto Kembe, and that's a force. That's not a good take by me. But yes, I will say, is this card levels and worlds above his 100 overall card? No. Do I think this card is better than his 100 overall card? Yes, because of that jump shot right there. That jump shot is definitely better than Shai's old release on his 100 overall. But do I think that this Invincible Shai is like 5 tiers ahead of his 100 overall? Do I think this is a card that is must get compared to his 100 overall? If you already have his 100 overall unsellable and you don't really care to get this card, I would understand that. Is my opponent already quitting the game? There's no way. Looks like we might have to hop into another one here. Let's snatch it back out. Shai wide open from three. And man, that jump shot does feel super nice as we miss. And my opponent's going to quit. That kind of sucks. I wanted to match up against 100 overall Shai with the Invincible, but now let's hop into the second showdown game. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, because I know it's a huge topic of debates and everybody's talking about it. I want you guys to let me know in your opinion. Do you think this Shai card is worth grinding for? Are you guys grinding for this free Invincible Shai? And let me know what you guys think, obviously, again, about this debate, because I know it's a huge topic and everybody's talking about it right now. But to me, I feel like for this card, if you don't already have 100 overall Shai, this is an absolute W from 2K, and this card is absolutely great. Now, I should have shot that wide open. That is a horrible, read by me. I should have definitely taken that. But what I'm saying is, this card is incredible, unless, yes, you already have the 100 overall Shai. We're able to get to that corner, hit that fade as well with the Pro 2. But yes, if you have 100 overall Shai unsellable, do you need to, if you haven't started this grind, go out and grind, 20 hours of gameplay, 16 hours of gameplay, 15 hours of gameplay? Do you need to do that if you already have the 100 overall Shai? Most likely not. If you're only one challenge away, and let's say you're only an hour grinding away from getting this card, he's better than his 100 overall in that sense, that I would, yes, go ahead and grind out for this card. So it all just depends to your account. Like for me, on my no money spent, right? I'm gonna want this card because I don't really have any top tier point guards, as I gotta be able to green that. Really just didn't get a great animation there. But for me, on my no money spent, I definitely want this card because right now my point guards are Kazi Russell and Andrew Bogut. And this is going to be my probably point guard, maybe not starting for the rest of the year, but on the no money spent, but this is going to be a point guard that most likely plays on my no money spent till the end of the year, because his 100 overall card was already extremely good. everybody knows that. I mean, his 100 overall point guard, was he not the best point guard in the game for quite some time? That is not a good shot by me whatsoever. But I mean, I could be mistaken, but I remember his 100 overall being incredibly good for a very long time, and he was known as like the best point guard in this game when he dropped with 100 overall. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I believe he was the best point guard because his 100 overall card is still very good and very usable, and a card that, again, if you have, perfectly fine to keep him and not go for this invincible card. Trying to find Shaq on the inside. We're gonna get a shot clock violation. Haven't started out too good in the second showdown game. I've been kind of more focused on talking about this debate, so we got to lock in and try to hoop with this invincible Shea card, because I genuinely do think he's a top tier point guard in this game because of the jump shot they give him and how good his 100 overall card already was. And he does have the 12 legend badges, which sure isn't like a massive upgrade, but it's definitely something to note, and it does make a slight difference in game for sure. As we're trying to play good defense here on Luka Doncic, watching him drive in. Shea with the chase down block, able to play great defense, and let's push that ball in transition. Can we find Shea out in there in transition? Come on, get the ball going up against Patrick Ewing. He does have a good defender on us in Paul George and Patrick Ewing, looking to attack the paint, see if we can get to the basket with Shea all the way to the cup, and that is a really good dunk animation from Invincible Shea. But let's get clamping up again. I mean, we've already got a steal in the last showdown game. We got a block in this one. Come on, good defense here on Luka. We're watching that crab animation. That's a really good move from my opponent. Fair enough. Really good move by my opponent, able to get that crab animation and get all the way to the basket. But let's see what the Shea card can do. Looking to run to the corner. What can we do here with Shea? Trying to hit that screen. We're wide open. SGA from way downtown. And yeah, boys, that jump shot, legend limitless, legend shifty shooter. It is an incredible release that, to me, makes this card better than his 100 overall by quite some bit. Again, not worlds different, not saying he is a much better card compared to his 100 overall, but I do like this jump shot a lot more than the 100, as we're going to get that fade wide open. Can't knock it down. Haven't really learned his Pro 2 fade timing. Got to be able to hit those more consistently. Watch that pass inside. He's moving the ball good in transition, able to get that wide open dunk. But yeah, that jump shot to me, guys, Allen Iverson base with the Colin Sexton upper is just incredibly good, and I really do like it, honestly, as a jump shot. I really was hoping they weren't going to give him, you know, an Oscar type of release, because to me, guys, I do not like that Oscar upper whatsoever. I feel like it's one of the more overrated uppers in this game. It can be good at times. You know, there is some cards that I like with the Oscar upper, but it's just not as good as like the Colin Sexton upper. It's a lot better in my personal opinion. Is he looking to drive in? He's going to run out of bounds. Not even sure what's going on there with his Luka Doncic. I don't think he quit the game. He didn't quit, right? I don't really know why the first guy quit either. It was only like a 6-point game in the first quarter, but is his controller dead? I don't know what's going on, guys, here. My opponent's going to quit the match. I know we didn't get to really see too much of this card, but I'm going to call it there for the Invincible Shea gameplay. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I do want to hop back into freestyle real quick while we talk about this card. And yeah, I mean, I think he's incredibly good. You guys can let me know. I mean, I know we didn't get to see too much gameplay. It just kind of sucks that both my opponents did quit, but he's got a really good shot, right? And his dribble sigs are already very good. The only thing you can't do is use that behind the back, but the escape is really good. You know, you're able to size up really nicely. He gets good animations going to the paint, and he also does have a nice Pro 2 fade. Wasn't able to really green it too many times. Just got to get used to it a little bit. I feel like I was releasing it a little bit late, but once you get that Pro 2 fade timing down, it is incredible on the Shea card. And the best thing about this card is easily his jump shot. What point guards have better shots than Shea? You know, at the highest level, he's got a better shot than Ben. He's got a better shot than Luka. He's got a better shot than Jokic, in my opinion. Yes, he's not as tall as some of those cards for sure, and I'm not saying he's as good as Nikola Jokic and Ben Simmons, but his jump shot is. I think his jump shot's maybe the best point guard jump shot in the game at the highest level when we're talking about the best point guards in this game. That's just my personal opinion, but let me know what you guys do think about this Invincible Shea card. I honestly believe he is incredible at the point guard position and a card that I would recommend everybody grind for. But let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.